Hello everyone, welcome to my first video. I'm going to create a series of videos on how to publish messages to AWS SNS. The messages are going to be JSON records about a file, including its file name, content type, and the size of file. To make it worthwhile, we are going to publish a lot of files. In this first video, I'm going to write a Java program to recursively get all the files in a folder, including all the files in a subdirectory. For this example, I'm going to store the files in a linked list and then display the number of files processed. So we'll start off by creating a Maven project. Let's create a sample file. So let's start by writing some simple commands, but I think we should update our JRA. So let's use 1.5. So we'll start off just to make sure everything works. So, yep, everything works. Next, let us set up Eclipse to be able to point to a folder. So we'll do this by going to argument, variable, folder. Okay, apply, run. Yep, point to a folder, select hello world. Let's see if we are able to print out the argument, which is RGS 0. Yep, so it's in H. Let's assign this argument to a variable. Let's say if process folder dot is directory, it's not directory, then let us exit. And we can exit. Yep. Otherwise, let's do some simple timings for the program. So just start with that and then do a final long and time system.current 0 millisecond. So at least we know the program works. So let's continue. Let's create a method in this, and let's call it so let's call it process folder, and it should take a list, let's say files, and it should take a folder to be processed. Return files. We need to import the library, so just do this. Let's call the method, let's say list all files is equals to process folder with null. So we'll use null and process folder there. At the end, let us see how many files have been processed. So in this method, let's say if files equal to null, then files is equal to new linked list of type file. Let's run this program now and see what we get. So we get number of files processed equal to 0. Next, let us loop through the files in a folder. So we say if the current folder is a directory, let's negate it. Let's say if it's not a directory, then we need to add it to the list of files, and then we just return files. However, we can recursively loop through all the files and add them. List files, which is this one. So it's files, takes in the files, and takes in F, which is this. And at the end, we should have, let's try this one. Yep, 180 files. Let's try this one. 8,000 files. So just to make sure that it's working, let us list out the folders as they are being processed. So we can see all the folders. It starts with picks and then slowly recursively goes into each folder and adds them to the list. So you have a total of 8,554 files, and it's processed in 58 seconds. So to sum up, what we have done is written a simple Java program that loops through a folder and recursively goes into the subfolders and adds files that it finds into a linked list. So we'll just clean this up a bit. We don't need these. So it still works. Yeah. Remove some extra spacing, print that out. In the next video, what we are going to do is that we are going to actually try to publish to SNS. I'm going to be setting up SNS and attaching a queue to it. See you in the next video. Thanks.